Good morning, good life. Step into my office. Happy Thursday. It's a Thursday when I am filming this. I am in my office. I'm just kidding. I'm in the downstairs bathroom. It is the basement bathroom. Because right now, Vincenzo is recording his podcast, and so he is on the 3rd floor. And Bianca is sleeping for nap time on the 2nd floor. And I already know that Vin's voice, as big as this place is, and if you've seen the townhome tour, then you know, as big as it is, it's very open, and so sound travels from top floor to the bottom floor. So I was like, okay, I guess I'll go down to the basement to have a conversation on my camera. Because I thought about it in the bedroom, but he was like, his voice was like billowing. It was like, welcome to the F1 podcast. And I was like, he sounds so good. I really should not, mess this up. And also, I can't believe she's sleeping through it. So I feel like because we had to wake her up a little bit early from her nap yesterday, it's so crazy how like that sleep catches up in other places. Not during nighttime sleep. I don't know what it is. She's an 11-hour sleeper. I'm not trying to brag. I would love to see it get to 12 hours because there's no reason for her to not be sleeping 12 hours. She just doesn't. She sleeps 11 hours. It's 7:30 to 6:30 and she's bright-eyed and bushy-tailed. So she hangs out with her dad at 6:30 in the morning because I'm not trying. Like, the two of them have too much energy. I'm like, you guys, leave me alone. Like, leave me. I need time. I need time. I need coffee. I need thoughts. But anyway, she's like catching up on the sleep she missed out on yesterday's nap in this nap, and I'm living for it. We are actually going to hop in the car and go to her new pediatrician, which I am so excited about, because it's been a minute since she was at the pediatrician with all of the changes that have been going on and just like moving all over the place. And so finally going to find out what's going on with her height and how she's doing like percentile wise. And the reason I am thinking that is because I am that mom that became obsessed with it every time they were like, wow, she's in the 97th percentile. And I'm like, oh my God. Is she gonna be like supermodel height? I'm chomping at the bit to know. Also, totally not gonna happen. Everyone is short. Everyone in my family, everyone in his family, all short. It's not gonna happen. But anyway, I'm excited to go, and I'm excited about the new pediatrician and just like being around those people and like learning from them. So it's gonna be a good morning. Vin cannot go, but that's okay. That's okay. We'll just have girl time at the doctor today. And yeah, I feel like today's it might be a little boring. I don't know how it's gonna go, but I really have to get ready to leave town. And there's some things that I wanna shoot. I'm working on my new program for goodmorninggoodlife.tv. That starts this Saturday. I wanna do some of that stuff before I leave town. And I gotta make sure the podcast is good and ready for the next couple weeks. And so it's gonna be a lot of like just doing things. Some filming, some editing, and just checking in with the team on some outstanding stuff. But yeah, maybe a little sleepy of a day from a vlogging standpoint. But we will see. We will see. But I am going to, we still have a good amount of time. Appointment starts in about 30 minutes. I should probably at least get a bottle ready for her, make sure the diaper bag is all set, and wake her up in about 10 minutes so that we don't run late. But that's the plan. Thank you for joining me in my office. Pay no attention to the toilet paper behind me. But this was the quietest spot for the moment without disturbing the baby, of course. So let's get this party started. That was so good. Okay. No. Daddy's asking how it went. We gotta go home and tell him. Yeah, Dad. Okay, 92nd percentile for height. 30 inches. She's growing like a freaking beanpole. So excited. Anyway, we're gonna head to the library because sadly I need to return this cookbook I've had for so long. I do need to order it now because I'm like, I really like having it. Deceptively Delicious by Jessica Seinfeld. I got a lot of good puree ideas from it, but somebody else needs to benefit from this book, so I gotta return that and then go home and make us some lunch. Bianca's due for some eggs. Ready for some eggs? She did so good. She got her flu booster. Oh my gosh. She like cried and I distracted her and then she was like, did something happen? I'm like, exactly. You're so strong. I love it. Anyway. Oh my God, I'm so glad we just did that. That's been just weighing on my mind for so long, getting her to the pediatrician and all this craziness. So, teeth have been checked, body has been checked. Now we can travel and go have some fun and celebrate. Celebrate your birthday. Yes. Yes. Can I have that, please? Can I have it, please? Somebody is taking their teeth brushing extremely seriously. I feel like they've had enough, my love. Thank you. Thank you so much. Tasty toothpaste, I guess. Well, I am a lucky lady at the moment. Bianca is down for the night. Vincenzo went out with some friends for a boys' night, which is great because he really hasn't gotten to do much of that, and we're about to leave town. So it's like, it always feels like when we're leaving town, it's like, oh man, all the things that we could have done while we were here and now we're leaving. It's like, yeah. We have to be much more intentional about making plans far in advance of leaving town so that it doesn't feel like you have to like squeak it in, you know? But I am going to treat myself. I was originally planning to work after the baby went to sleep, but earlier she took such a long nap. Actually, to be fair, it wasn't that long of it was like a normal nap, but she was in there just playing for 30 minutes before she fell asleep, so it like gave me all this extra time. And the thing I was gonna do tonight, I did this afternoon. So I just feel like I deserve a reward for a very productive couple of days. So I'm gonna make myself my little like decaf mama's milk coffee thing. Actually, I'll tell you about it. And I'm gonna sit and just watch YouTube by the fire. That sounds, oh my gosh. Let me tell you about getting old, honey. It's great. You just like do less and those are your winning moments. It's wonderful. Okay, my water is ready. So, look at that. We've got a good mug, you know, we love a good mug. This one is the pink variety. Okay, so I actually made this the other day. I made this the other day on camera when we were talking about don't take all my advice. And they sent me a DM and were very lovely. And so I feel like I want to give them a more formal shout out. I bought these. They're on Amazon, and I'm sure they have their own store. But this is basically something I've been drinking because it gives me the satisfaction of coffee without being caffeinated. It's called the Booby latte, and it's by Milk Stuff. This is like, I actually bought this when I was in Florida. And I only had like one when I bought it. And I was like, no, I need to take those with me and actually get into the habit of drinking them. I was just buying everything available to women for making more breast milk. And this was one of their solutions. And I really, really, really enjoy it. And I throw a couple of other things in. So, first of all, I never try to rip these packaging thingies open, no matter how good they are, because it's a total waste of time. Scissors, always. Dump that in. And then I throw some of the Vital Proteins original collagen peptides in there. Just, you know, to help out with things that we need help with. One scoop of that. And then the taste of the Booby latte is actually really good. I just prefer to jazz it up with a little bit of something, and my something is always cinnamon. So I just like am quite generous with cinnamon. So now I got that in there. I'm just gonna add some hot water. And it really looks like a latte too. Very much. We are gonna stir it up. Make sure it's nice. Oh my gosh, just that cinnamon. Oh, just puts it right up in your nostrils. Yeah. This is like fake dessert, basically, for me. And a coffee straw, because we always use a coffee straw. Because the theme is always protect your teeth. Always, always. Not that I'm putting it in, because I'm treating it like a coffee. I don't even know that this drink even would stain your teeth. I don't actually know, but I'm treating it like a normal coffee, so. There you have it. Cheers. So good. Piping hot, but so good. Good morning, good life. We are early morning playing, and I have so much to update you on, but I thought you might enjoy that Bianca got a package, and we're just now opening it, aren't we? Yes, we are. So Aunt Kiki, my sister, has ordered us this subscription. You've probably heard the brand. It's on Instagram all the time. Love Every, I think is how you say it. And so it shows up once a month, depending on how old she is. So we got one last month, and I think that was for 9 and 10 months. So this is the 11 and 12. Oh, maybe it's every 2 months. That must be what it is. So the first box we got was because, you know, we didn't get the ones before that. Too many details. Okay. So this one's the 11 and 12 month box for the Thinker. What is in here? Okay, so they always give you this, like, this is such a good gift idea for anyone. I know that lots of you guys don't have kids, but if you know anyone that does, these are really important toys to their development, like something that's actually relevant to what they need. The Thinker Play Guide. I'm tapping on the the Thinker Play Guide, 11 to 12 months, ways to play, expert tips, development. So this is kind of like the mommy and daddy packet. And it like tells you in what order, which by the way, we never follow, what order to follow, like giving them the toys for sensory or development reasons. Suggested timeline for the playthings. So she's just diving in. We just let her dive in. Are you going to talk us through? No? This is what you're supposed to open first. Animals I see. Look at the puppy. Wow. Yes. You could use both hands on that if you want. You want me to hold this? You want me to hold your baby? You like it? Wow. Okay, so what is it? We've got the animals I see, the organic cotton baby doll, the opposite balls, the organic cotton sensory pouch, the sliding top box, the pincer puzzle, and the wooden peg drop. And then it'll like tell you some, you know, development stuff for their age, but it'll tell you about the playthings and what the significance of the toys is, I think. Who is that? Who is that? Oh, wow. This is your pal for play. And it just tells you why it matters, how to use it. And she likes to read up, you know, do the homework. So we're going to open up all this stuff, aren't we? New toys for a Saturday. Love it. Oh my gosh. Okay, so this wasn't in the last one because it is for babies who are turning 1 year old. I love this. Okay, childhood memories preserved forever, hopes and dreams, tales and memories, a booklet of letters for your child. Right now, tuck away, open later. This is so cool. I'm very excited about this because I was talking to my best friend about it and I was trying to figure out, oh my gosh, I would absolutely love suggestions in the comments, by the way, of traditions to start on their birthday. And the one that I'm very, very excited about is writing a letter every year. Not that she would read it until forever and ever, but a letter every year, and then she opens it when she's 18 or something. Forgive the look, but this is what 8 a.m. looks like in this house, except for this is a much more exciting morning because we got a package and we love it. What do you think? Oh, wow. Look at all the fun new toys. You're going to learn what to do with those pegs, huh? And that goes over here. And then you slide this, I think. And, oh, wow. Bianca, do you put the pegs? Where do you put the pegs? Look, look. Okay. You like that ball, huh? That feels funny. Decisions, decisions. That's probably why you're only supposed to give them one at a time, but we're extra over here, so. Yeah? So many new ideas. Huh. While she's playing and she might make a bunch of sounds, I wanted to share that we got 2 books in the mail from Amazon that I ordered because a couple of family members are having their first child. And so naturally, once you've gone through this process, you have to share what you know. And so we got Vin's favorite book from the experience for the husband, the new dad. And I am going to be forever gifting this book to anyone I know because this was my Bible. I mean, I don't mean to say that in an offensive way. I was reading this book, highlighting this book, picking up this book, rereading this book, rereading this book, rereading this book over and over in pregnancy and then throughout the last year of her life. I guess it's only been about 11 months, but this is, I will literally attribute this book to pretty much, I would say, 80% of why she got on a very good routine and a very good sleep schedule. And so if not for this guidance, I think I would have probably, I mean, like everybody goes through some level of postpartum, but if not for this book, I think I would have absolutely lost my mind and questioned why I decided to have a kid, because everything that happened that really threw me for a loop, this book helped prepare me for. And I read some other books that really kind of try to prepare you for baby life and for pregnancy and, you know, what to expect kind of stuff. And it absolutely did not surprise me or help me in anywhere near the way that this book did. I would say there was one other book that I actually borrowed from a friend, and it came in very handy during the sleep regression. So I need to actually go track down what the name of that book is. That book was another 10% of a help because it helped me try to figure out the sleep training situation. This didn't go into that very deeply. This is more about setting the routine so that you have pretty good sleep schedule in general. But then that's 90%. And the other 10%, which is really an understatement because it feels like it's another 100%, is you sticking to your guns and following your gut and doing what's right for your kid when everyone's telling you, oh, they should be able to stay awake, they should be able to do this, they don't need another nap, they don't need this, they don't need that. Okay, all right, like let me just figure it out myself. And I'm very, very glad that I did. So this will be the book I give everyone, and I have to thank my best friend for recommending this book to me too. And I saw the way she brought up her 3-year-old now in the first year, and I was just so impressed with how that went that I knew that this book, if it worked for her, it would work for me. And it did. Okay, she's down for a nap. I was like also not really planning on talking to you right now because we were just up so early playing, and then I did that whole unboxing thing, and I was like, go put your head in a headband because you look like you woke up 5 minutes ago, because you did. But I just felt like I needed to end the video formally for you because this was an interesting little hodgepodge of vlog that has to do with the mom life, and I'm actually feeling kind of good about it. It's really funny how like you become a mom, and because of this industry, it seems like, oh, am I a momfluencer now? Because like that's not a pre-designed, predetermined, exciting thing for me. I just continue to share very real information about my life and the things that I do and how I work on my business and how I work on my life and how we are always doing the things that we do in my own family to go after the life you want, because I feel like it's best for me to tell that story and not just talk about it. And so part of that journey, if you've been paying attention for the last 3 years, was trying to get pregnant, having a baby, and now here we are. It worked out. And she's almost 1 year old, so very exciting. But I do think this was like a nice little video of like some of the stuff that happens very much centered around her and me learning how to do this thing with a kid. So I hope you enjoyed it. And for those of you who are like, oh, I'm not planning on having kids, or I'm older now, my kids are grown, or whatever, and you still enjoy this process with me, it means a lot. It really does, because I'm just learning as I go, and I'm not afraid to be a student for life. of life, and that's what you're gonna continue to get. So I'm just like awkwardly staring out the window because I'm like, oh my God, we need to fix this hair and I need to put makeup on and start my day, and I can't believe I'm ending a video like this, but here we are. So I appreciate you. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.